Hello, students. You are welcome to session 5 of Unit 4. And in this session, we are going to look at the dimensions of curriculum organization. Patrick Ejay is my name. Now, at the end of this session, you should be able to define curriculum organization. Then, 2, state the 2 dimensions of curriculum organization. Then, finally, distinguish between vertical and horizontal organization of the curriculum. Now let's look at the concept of curriculum organization. So curriculum organization refers to the structuring of the selected learning experiences so that there are relationships among the learning experiences and sequential arrangements within and between the selected learning experience. So anytime the learning experiences are structured such that the experiences are sequentially arranged and there are also interrelationships among the various learning experiences, then we can say that the curriculum has been organized. Now, in simple terms, organizing the curriculum experiences means arranging the selected learning experiences sequentially and establishing interrelationships among the learning experiences. So anytime we talk about organization, 2 key things come to play. And these 2 key things are the sequential arrangement of the learning experiences and establishing interrelationships among the selected learning experience. So let's take note of these 2 key things when it comes to curriculum organization. Now, we all know that organization will greatly influence the efficiency of and the degree to which durable behavioral changes brought about in the learner. So once we are able to present the learning experiences sequentially and we are also able to show the interrelationships among the various learning experiences among other subject areas, we know that teaching and learning becomes more effective in that learners are able to grasp the concept well when that sequential arrangement is there, when that interrelationships are being observed. And so organization is critical when it comes to curriculum development. And the curriculum can be viewed as having both vertical and horizontal organization and dimension. So these are the 2 dimensions of curriculum organization. That is the vertical dimension and the horizontal dimension. Now let's look at the vertical organization. And when we talk about vertical organization, we are referring to the curriculum whereby our concern is on the depth ultimate of the learning experience in the same area from one form or level to the another. So we saw in the previous session that anytime we talk about the depth of the curriculum content, we are referring to the degree to which the various topics are being covered. And so when we talk about vertical organization, we are referring to the degree to which the learning experiences are being covered in from one level to another. And also, when it comes to this vertical organization, we also talk about the sequential arrangement of the topics to enhance efficiency of teaching and learning. So let's take this example. In the senior high school physics syllabus, we all know that the concept of waves is treated from year 1 to year 3. And this is how it has been arranged. So in year 1, we introduce students to the concept of reflection of light from plane and curved mirrors, refraction of light, basic fiber optics. These are concepts which are found under waves. Then in year 2, under the same concept of waves, we treat 10 lenses and optical instruments, wave motion, sound waves. Then in year 3, we introduce learners to seismic waves. Now you realize that these topics have been arranged sequentially so that when learners now get to year 2, whatever concept they learn in year 1 will now serve as a prior knowledge or a relevant previous knowledge that they can build on when they get to year 2. Now let's look at horizontal organization. And horizontal organization refers to the building of the interrelations between the learning experience, physics, and those in other subject areas at the same level or in the same form. So when you're able to show the interrelationships among the learning experiences in physics and those in chemistry, those in biology, those in mathematics at the same level. So in year one, we can treat a concept in physics, and this same concept can also be treated in chemistry, biology, or mathematics. So for instance, the concept of human eye, which is under waves. Now under waves, we look at the human eye, and this same human eye can be treated in biology as well. And so in organizing the physics curriculum content, we can arrange them in such a way that the time during which the human eye is being taught in physics, at that same time, this same content will be taught in biology. When this is done, we all know that it is going to help the learners to get the concept very well. And another example is the gas law and electrolysis. These concepts are treated in physics as well as in chemistry. And so we can also arrange these topics in such a way that at the same time these topics are being taught in physics, at that same time it is also taught in chemistry in the same level. So for instance, if it is in year 2, semester 1 or term 1, we can treat the gas laws in physics and in chemistry. Now, arrangement of these topics should therefore take into account the horizontal organization. And when this is done, we are going to reinforce learning. And when reinforcement is done, we all know that students are able to understand the concepts very well. And also, it provides for a greater unity of view. However, when there is a conflict, that is when what is presented in physics and that same concept is different from what is being presented in, let's say, chemistry, then you realize that at the end of the day, students are now going to get conflicting ideas, and hence reinforcement will not occur. And when this happens, we all know that learners are going to be confused about the concepts that are being taught. And so once we observe that, although the topics look alike, but their various contents are not the same, they shouldn't take the horizontal organization, because once we take that horizontal organization, there is going to be a kind of conflict in whatever concept the students are learning, and at the end of the day, they are not going to get a better understanding of what is taught. Now, students, in this session, we have seen that curriculum organization involves sequential arrangement of the selected learning experiences as well as the establishment of relationships with similar learning experiences in other subject areas. And we also saw that the two dimensions to curriculum organization are the vertical and the horizontal dimension. Now, students, can you think of any contradictory learning experience which should not be arranged to be taught to the same learner at the same time in the physics curriculum? So, as we end the session, we should take the physics syllabus, go through it well, and find out whether there are some learning